AI is gonna be ready with the update, so I'll show the unupdated version one.
You have like
Acceptable.
90% of the gang leaders here, so
That's good. Okay, let's get started. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. So, I think that the message, or the point of this meeting, is for you guys really to talk to us. I'm gonna go like a brief intro on a couple things that I just want everyone to hear, and then it's really like you guys telling us what you want to see. I know we tried this one time, but we we need to keep doing this more often to make sure we're moving in the direction you guys want to move in. So before we go like into the open Q&A type comment section, first thing I want to say is with the boost, we have realized that now is the best time for us to make big changes to the direction that gangs operate inside FullSend, right? So when I first started in 1.0, the gang life was significantly more established and more exciting than it has been in a very long time. So to hold on, sorry, never mind. So to bring us back to where we were in the beginning of 1.0, where gang life was very interesting, we are bringing some new people onto the team. So in the gang team itself, we have two new admins that one of them is here with us today. Vito is one of them, and then Michael is going to be the other one, and he will be joining us on Saturday. So they are going to be here to help us bring gang life and help Keys bring gang life back with some more interesting ideas. And we have some good ideas, and I can't wait to share them with you today. But we're going to be taking, or staff is going to be taking, a significantly different approach to the way we interact with gang tickets. So that's the first thing. And I'm sure some people have already kind of noticed the way this is, but we're not going to be holding hands as much as we have in the past. And that doesn't mean we don't want you to report infractions. What it means is things like, I mean, I had a guy open a ticket yesterday. He was standing completely still and got shot in the head and then told me I want POV. I told him no. And then he said, if I want POV, you better give it to me. And I closed the ticket. So things like this, like this is not like we're very busy. And especially when we get our numbers back up and tickets start flying in, like if we don't think like a full FBI investigation is needed and we say no, like that's how it's going to be. If we say like this is our decision and it stands, it stands. Not like 40 tickets and ChatGPT paragraphs later. Like guys, none of us are biased towards anyone. And I want to reiterate this very strongly right now. I have 2 tickets open right now where one guy didn't like my decision and said, you love this guy. And then I have the guy that he said I love telling me in another ticket, why do you hate me? Like I don't quite understand how this works out. But if I say like no one, I promise you, after we make a decision, we're not thinking about you after that. Like no one goes, I hate this guy. I don't hate anybody. There's no one I don't like. There's no one Keys doesn't like. Most of our decisions are purely based off of what's the best like decision for FullSend or what is the most fair in this situation. Like no one has any grudges. So please, like if you start talking about bias and tickets, like I'm just gonna close them because I can promise you, like no one is biased towards you or anybody else. Most of the time, I don't even remember the names, like who you are in city. Like I'll interact with you in city, and you'll be like, "Oh, I thought you hated me," and I'm like, "I had no idea who you even are," like in the Discord ticket. So that's one thing. We're going to be changing the way we're interacting with you guys in tickets. Still enforcing rules, but much less handholding because we can't keep up with the volume, especially with how busy we are with tickets. Like it's very hard for us to keep up. We're launching full FBI investigations. And the smallest thing, like we need you guys to understand we're going to be having one-on-one meetings that you guys are here to be gangs, like to be gang members. And I think somewhere along the line we forgot a little bit like what that entails and what you guys are signing up for. So Keys and I will talk about some rule changes that we're going to be implementing to gangs, kind of removing the training wheels a little bit, but at the same time some things we're going to bring to for you guys that make being in a gang better. So the first point I want to make is changes we're going to be making is make being in a gang more worth it for you. Like what is your benefits? So that's going to be something we're going to talk about. And then what are some more risks we're going to implement into being in a gang? most specifically in the CK department, because this has been a huge problem recently for us. CKing is a huge problem for us right now. So we'll discuss this in a bit. But I'm going to talk about the pros first. So the first thing is, let me share my screen. We're going to be implementing a gang shop. Actually, I don't think I want to share my screen, but later today we'll maybe post a gang announcement because the updated one isn't ready. It still has some stuff on here that shouldn't be, but we're going to be offering some more packages, like for you guys that spend money and contribute to the server, like more different things to spend money on, like gang vehicles that you guys can get for the whole gang, or gang packages. Everyone will be able to get the starter pack. So, as a question, one-time purchase gang starter pack for new gangs and for existing ones. Like all the things we're doing right now with development of the city, this is like kind of a community meeting thing, but all our dev time right now is going in, how can we make a new player stay in the city and make it easier for them? So that's where the changes are going. And if you want to ask any questions about that later, you can feel free to ask it. But Keith, should we go into specifics on the rules that we're going to change, or the ideas that we have, or
at least one of them I want to cover. The one that we were just chatting about.
is it in? Have you like fully written that out and put it into the rules yet, or are we going to do that after this?
No, because I was going to do it afterwards.
Okay. Do you want me to say it, or do you want to say it?
I'll go through it. All right. So basically, right, like Harvey was saying, we're gonna make being in a gang, like we want being in a gang to be worth it. We want you to have more accesses, get more money, right, than a standard crim. So that like crims have to RP with you guys and whatnot. So part of that is high risk, high reward, right, with the whole CK thing. So with CKs, what we're going to be changing is it's a pretty simple change, and it's similar to how it used to be, right? If not the same thing. So what we're going to do is, and we're going to make sure that there's a little buffer period for gang leaders to fix the permissions of ranks on tablets. If your gang leader kicks you off tablet, you're free, right? That means if they give someone perms to kick people off tablet and that person kicks everyone off, they're free to go, no CK, no nothing, you're good, right? If you want to leave tablet, right, and like you're getting, and like one of those guys with perms to kick people doesn't kick you, then you're on the run for life, right? You can sort out, oh, I'll pay you. You can sort out, oh, I'll whatever, RP it out, right? But you'll be on the run for life. You'll be eligible for CK forever. We're not gonna do the whole timer thing because it's too much work spent on looking at people's logs of, are they going to their apartment, all this other shit, right? How often are they flying in? So if your gang lets you go, you're good. If they don't let you go and you have staff release you, you're on the run forever.
We've had too many problems recently with this CKing situation where people are complaining about, oh, this specific thing happened, and what if I never see him again after this? It's too complicated. Like, if you want to be in a gang, you're on the hook to be CK'd unless they let you off the hook. Like, end of story. It's very simple. They let you go or you die. So if you don't want to risk death, then don't agree
Don't join a
to
gang.
this. Then don't join a gang.
That's exactly why the pop-up, every single person that signs that little pop-up that comes up when they join tablet that hits that accept button, we still get people crying to me, and I'm like, did you not agree to a CK? You're going on timer. Like, sorry, you know? So, like, high risk, high reward. If you don't want to be subject to gang life, don't join a gang. You can be a crim.
Hold on one second. I'm already seeing people in the chat that are already trying to leave right now. Whatever your situation is right now, like that's what's going on right now. Like, because we're changing the rule like after this meeting, and this goes for all CKs in the future. If you're like already running away, like you managed to,
You're not grandfathered.
like you managed to. I'm sorry.
What about those?
If they're already
you
on
don't
their thing, like what are we gonna do?
Oh, if you're already on your CK timer, then they're subject to the old rule, right?
Yes.
So,
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page for
Tisha,
this.
Artie, for those people that don't accept the agreement, they can't be in the. If you don't accept the agreement to join the tablet, you're not joining. You're not in the gang. So that's what happens. They can't be in the gang. It's pretty simple.
Yeah,
If you decline the agreement to the CK agreement to join the tablet, because that's the same thing. You can't join the gang unless you sign that agreement, right? If you want to RP out a whole fucking contract thing or whatever, and you actually get RP and proof of everything, here, sure, like save those clips, save screenshot, whatever the fuck it is, save it so that in the road, if they do try to CK you, then you can go, nope, we RP'd out, all this stuff. Yeah, if they join a different gang, you can 100% still CK them, unless like they let them go from your gang.
Well, technically, they can't join another gang, like until they're like physically they can't, unless they are removed from your tablet, right? Like it's not possible. So,
Yes, no. Richard said if someone leaves your gang and joins a different gang.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can't be off the tablet, like without. You can't join another gang until you are removed from the first tablet, right? Like, well, no. If you're on two gang things, like it's a problem because it messes with a lot of situations. Like you cannot be on two gang tablets at the same time.
Yeah,
So, like, don't try that.
If you leave Mouse Gang and you're off Mouse Gang's tablet, then you join Fish Gang. Yeah, you could still be CK'd by Mouse Gang.
No, if you're off the tablet, they can't get you, bro. I mean, we just talked about this.
I see what you're saying.
We just discussed this. If you were left off of the tablet, they cannot CK you anymore. That is literally the fundamental principle.
I see what you're saying. Mommy and Daddy are fighting. It's okay, guys.
No, me and Keys are 100% on the same page. I think he's just trying to get a little overly technical about this.
Maybe, yeah, it was just a word.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Like you cannot get off of the tablet unless someone lets you off. And you just explained, if someone lets you off, you're free.
Harvey, so how do I leave? I see what you're saying. Harvey, so how do I leave one gang and want to go to a new one, but they don't want me to?
Then you get CK.
This is very black and white. There's no gray here. It's either you get let off the tablet or you die. There's no in between black, gray, anything. There's two options. Right?
There's also the side too that if you are a gang leader and you give permission to somebody that can remove people from the gang tablet, and they do that and they steal your whole stash,
whatever.
Yes,
your whole stash, you are shit out of luck. That was your choice to give them access. So, gang leaders, please make sure that your number twos, whoever you're giving access to, isn't going to betray you, because that's in RP. Staff won't help you.
100% in roleplay. 100% in roleplay.
All right, I DM'd you my confusing point. That's why I was.
Yes,
that's exactly why I was confused at first.
Yes, no one is gonna. Yeah, and
perfect.
The reason we're making this change is because we're seeing a lot of groups right now splitting and moving, and I want to leave and go here and all this. This is like giving me flashbacks to like the divorce rates in America. Like, if you have the option of easy divorce, you're going to take the divorce rather than working out your problems. Like, get in there, lock in, kiss, make up.
Also, anytime anyone says, hey, I think this guy might be doing this, or this guy might not be flying in, or he's going to his apartment, or he's flying into his cousin to get food and all this shit, then now we have to open a whole FBI investigation for this one small thing that really isn't worth it. Right?
No, we're not seeking gang leaders if the members agree on it. Like, you guys literally submitted an application and one guy is the leader. Like, you spent the time, you did all this.
The gang app says whoever submits this is number one.
Please.
Unless you specify otherwise.
Yeah, but T-Mac, this is to reduce complication. And the reason why that I get what you're saying, like, it does make RP sense. But for example, let's say you have a gang of 20 people. What percentage of the group do you need to CK the leader? And then what if like 4 of them aren't active? Now what are you going to do? Now I got to go through logs. When this guy fly in next? Oh, he just came back for a vote. I'm not worrying about this. Like, this is really like,
oh, then some guys what defines active? It's all subjective. It's they're going to be active. It's okay. Well,
yeah, it's too complicated. Either like you're there for your leader or you're not. Like, it's.
What if you want CK but they won't take you off tap? And you can just
make a new character.
You can have them die in a horrible car accident. You know.
What if you want a CK but they won't take you off the tablet?
Yeah, you could CK yours, just make a new one. You have 4 slots.
Also, one more thing. With these CKs, guys, you better kiss your Wi-Fi routers because an accidental Wi-Fi disconnect is not going to save you from a CK. We've been seeing
Yes.
that a lot lately, where it's like at the climax of the scene, oh, my Wi-Fi just disappeared. Like your routers must know exactly when to save you.
Or
But it's not.
I jumped off of Maze Bank Tower and fell to my death. Like they didn't
Yeah.
actually kill me, but I died. You died. You're dead.
Oh, they were shooting at me, but I committed suicide. You're still CK.
There's a lot of people combat logging too and saying, "Oh well, I didn't tell anyone. I didn't know I had to. I came back an hour later." Well,
It's
like
in the
that,
rules.
you have to open a ticket. You have to.
Yeah. If you legitimately crash, show us. But we have logs of every single crash message, of every single exit message, so we know what fake crashes look like. It's really easy. But yeah, we of the last like 5 CKs, we haven't had a single CK where the person actually stayed in city and like didn't break a rule. Like people are going to OC, they're doing slash me's on their backs, they're fucking just F8 quitting, they're fake crashing, all this shit.
Okay, now let's turn this conversation around from the negative of the CK of Doom to how are we going to make your guys' experience as gang members a little bit more enticing, to want more to entice more new players to join gangs, right? Because with risk, we need more reward. So the first thing, territories need a revamp. So what Keys and I are proposing is to knock 4 down to 2, all drugs combined into 1, money wash combined into 1, and to increase the tax percentage on both. To make it a little bit like you're not fighting as much. Some other people gave some good input into how we can change the system, and I liked it, but it requires dev time. So for the time being, knock 4 into 2. That's the first change. So you get a little bit more benefit, right, from doing it. The second thing is drug selling. This requires a little bit of dev time, but it reflects 1.0's drug selling. If anyone was here then, you had the normal drug selling phone, and then you had the gang drug selling command. We want to bring this back to where there's 2 types of drug selling. So for example, the trapping that we have, where you have to do it if you own the block, trapping will become the generic gang drug selling feature, where if you're in a gang and you're inside of a block, you have to be in a block, you don't have to own the block. But if you're in a block and drug selling with the trap feature, you will get the current sale price. Drugs are selling for a lot right now. You'll get the current sale price. What we're going to do is reduce the sale price on the normal drug selling phone for non-gang members. So that way they will sell drugs to you. You can buy them from them. You can get more interactions. This was a very similar system to 1.0 where people will join a gang if they want that benefit, or they'll interact with you guys and meet new people for that kind of system. So we're gonna try that out. So we're still fine tuning that, and it's not ready yet, but that is the plan to try and give you guys a bit more benefit. If you have any more ideas, that's what the next part of this meeting's for. What can we do to separate a normal criminal from a gang member, right? Like, what is gang life and what benefits does that give you? Because you're taking on a lot of risk. A normal criminal selling drugs in the corner might go to jail, but he's not going to get CK'd if he pisses off his boss. So I want you guys to have some type of benefit to that. Yeah, we're going to put a block in Polito. Probably not Sandy, because it's like literally just like a sheriff station there, and that just sounds like it's going to be problematic.
I feel like cops are gonna get pulled up on there.
Yeah, I don't want to have to worry.
What are you
about
doing
that.
on my block? Boom, boom, boom. Dead.
Yeah, it's the whole block is their PD station.
Yeah.
Was there mention of making them smaller? Some of them to add more. I
Yeah,
know
we
that was
can
talked about before.
we can definitely split them and make them. Oh, so an update's also coming out. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Viv. So we can make them smaller. I'm down to do that. Especially with how we're going to do trapping. The reason why they're so big is because our ped density was so low that I was worried that you're never going to find a ped in like a small block, and then no one's ever going to get points. But now that the peds come to you, we can make the blocks smaller. I think it's a very good idea. We can make more of them. But what we included in the F2 menu that's coming out after a big update that we have coming for new player like ease or whatever we're going to call it, right? One thing is if you flex your F2 muscle and then toggle something that we're calling like, I forgot what the name of it was, but basically it puts something on the middle of your screen where whenever you drive into a block on the very top of your screen, it'll say like you just entered Grove Street block owned by Sicarios or something like that. That way you don't have to open the tablet whenever you go in there, and you can turn it off and on. If you want to see the HUD, you can. If you don't have to. So it'll just help you guys when you're selling, knowing where you are or whatever you want to do, right? So that's one of the things we're doing. I think that's it for what we have for ideas to make. Do we have any other ones, Keith, besides the reducing of the territories? V mentioned increasing the number of blocks. We'll probably have to reduce the reward on the block then, just because.
If we have more blocks, we'll have to reduce the reward. Yeah.
We'll have to reduce the like reward on it, but it'll be a little bit. No, Mexico's not going to be KOS.
No, the only KOS is Game
Crims
Wars.
are going there. Crims are going there.
Yep. Imagine your third day in city. You just finished getting your mats for your first gun, and then you just get KOS'd.
Actually, let's talk about that, because I've been role playing with a lot of new people recently, and this one guy I had him making me weed bricks, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I was just about ready to go to the island to break them down, and I get in my boat at the marina, and some guy in a white flag comes up and just takes everything from me, and just left me there." And I was like, Jesus. This poor guy, and he's a green guy. Like, look, guys, do we want people to play here, or do we want them to do we want them not to play here? I don't understand. It doesn't seem like it. Is there anything else though before we open it up to discussion? I think what the first thing we're going to do is we'll go with gang leaders probably, and then
yeah. Well, honestly, anyone's fine.
Anyone. Okay, so this is suggestions or things you want to see brought, like new features for gangs or issues you've been having with other, like not with other people. Like I'm not trying to make this be Dr. Phil right now, but like systems that cause problems for you, like core city functionality. Not like it's not the Dr. Phil show right now, please, or Jerry Springer. It's not Jerry Springer or Dr. Phil. All right. Okay, let's. This guy that's got a Curious George looks like he is going to be really good at contributing.
Yo, what's up?
Okay,
All right.
Came in a little hot there. How's it going?
No, we got energy. So I'm speaking for a lot of people. It's a question. I'm not saying this or that, but it's a question. Why not one shot?
Okay. Well,
I'm
I'm pretty sure we've discussed this multiple times, but
I wasn't here
ARs
for like a month and a half.
ARs, how many months?
Like a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. Took a little break.
Well, I suggest you go back in because we have increased the headshot multiplier like across all weapons.
But like if it's 1 or 2, if it's like 2 or 3, why not just make it 1? Like if you get like a 5.56 shot to the head, you're gonna die.
Yeah, so if you go and get an assault rifle, then you will hit the 1 or 2 tap headshot depending on the player health and the armor, right? So you will. But you're not going to one shot with an S&S pistol. So that's the logic.
No, I know. So like make it like that. Make it like the bigger guns do 1 tap.
That is exactly how it is right now in the city right now.
I had like this SMG and I was 15 feet away from this one guy and I shoot him 20 times in the head.
If you want to have someone using AR.
I don't think that the SMG. I don't think the SMG is definitely not 20 tap to the head. I can guarantee that it's not.
Definitely not.
Like 4, and it seemed excessive.
Which SMG?
It was the one with like the little bandana.
Let's not go into specifics, but we will look into the guns and make sure that there is a clear reward value for getting the bigger guns.
Right.
But you're not one tapping with the S&S pistol.
All right, I think we just lower it. Like, yeah. All right, yeah. I'm done.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we are definitely looking into the one tap headshot requests, but with the bigger guns, because there's no point in one tap headshot with an S&S pistol, because then why are you going to do any of the heists? So, but like, I agree with you. The bigger guns should do it. They should do it. I agree. Okay, Lucian.
You don't know. Quick question. So, when are we going to get some sort of underground or car boosting scene going on?
Car boosting is in the city.
Yeah, I don't mean like car boosting like you're nicking them. I mean like there's lots of people in city coming out to Sin Line and various other places saying they want to do races and sort of shit like that
Uh-huh.
going on. And there's no rewards for that sort of situation. So I see it in sort of people talking about it in other cities. I haven't really been in another city, but
Uh-huh.
it's something that I think we could have going here because there's a lot of people interested. You've got a lot of good cars going on here, so it'd be nice to see if we could get something like that going on. Do you know what I mean?
So if you're interested in something like that, why don't you reach out to V after this meeting, or even right now during this meeting, and we can get you on the. Because I feel like we get people that say that they want to do this, and then we get them
Yep.
set up with the tablet, and they can make the races, and they can do all the stuff. And we tell them we'll give them prizes for it, and then nothing. There's not much follow up. So if you want to,
Okay.
change it and become the race god or whatever they want to call yourself, then we can make it happen. So get with V and you guys can discuss it. And yeah, if you want to bring it up, man, just if you think that the rewards aren't worth it, just tell me what you want it to be, and we can tweak it. So
Cool.
it's an
The
easy one.
All right,
racist,
well, thank
I
you.
think, was the title.
Yeah, it's if from the famous words of Dr. Seuss, unless somebody cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to change. It's not. That's from the Lorax. So if you care a whole awful lot, promise you, buddy, it'll be fantastic. We'll make it great.
Cool. All right.
So just get
I'll
with them.
take it forward. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye. Okay. Anybody else? Let's see. Boring.
Boring.
Thank fucking God. Yo, why does my Draco do 90 to the head?
Oh my god, bro.
Nah.
Okay.
Why is he here? Oops, I said that out loud. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Okay. I just told you, bro. We're gonna make sure all of the rifles and everything are appropriate. Like everything is good. We'll do extra look into it to make sure it's worth it, because a lot of requests have been coming from that.
Yo, add
We'll do our best.
crutches. Add crutches so if people die, they're dead. You know what I mean? For a while. They don't have to come back to scene.
Oh, so there's actually like a recovery time for
Yes.
injuries based
Yes,
on their
please.
complexities.
Yes, please. I beg.
A lot of people request this, and then I feel like a lot of people are gonna complain about this. So
No, it's perfect. Do it. It's needed. Because I'll
Then
keep
it's not
returning
so
and people
much
are gonna keep
fighting.
returning too, gang. Not gonna lie.
So
You
you're
guys
saying
might
if you
think more
if you
about
see
injuries.
if you
you
see
see
the
crutches, you know
if you
they're-
see the
they're
light,
returned.
or if you get Dr. Phil.
Either, bro. Either like if you get shot and killed, you take bullets to the body. You need crutches. You can't walk.
Oh Jesus.
For
Or
how
just
long?
Fucking 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10,
Oh.
15, any amount.
It
People
would
people
stop
would
some
jump.
of the spam fighting.
Oh.
People would jump. I'm not gonna lie. People would jump if it was 20 minutes. Some people
Like
saying
5
10
minutes,
minutes.
5,
that's-
10 minutes, bro.
Like
Because I had the whole rental car parked outside of my fucking block yesterday. This shit was insane.
Oh, I think if you do it for 5 minutes, it really defeats the whole point of your request. And I think if you do it for an amount of time where it will satisfy your request, it's going to piss a lot
10
of
minutes.
people off.
Yeah, 10 minutes doesn't seem. Fuck.
What is the current return to scene time? It's 45 minutes or 30 minutes?
Everyone's saying 15 minutes is good.
So
Seems-
15 would be good for the crutches. Yeah. So there like right now you cannot return to scene, right? At all. So if you die at a scene and that scene's still going on, you can't return. Otherwise the scene could go on for fucking 12 hours.
No,
but
no,
like-
no. But like, if you get patched up, you can come back.
No, you can't.
Then what are we even talking about here? Like, what's the point of this crutch
He's,
thing?
he's saying because people get patched up and come back, they shouldn't be coming back at all. That's why it's an issue.
He's saying if they have something physically impairing them from coming back,
If they have
that
something that they could visually see.
No, but if you're the we have a timer like in the rule that says how long before you can go be a part of a new scene.
No, that was. Oh, 45 minutes. So like, if I
I
killed
thought it
you,
was
I couldn't
higher.
kill you again 20 minutes later
No.
just for fun.
He's saying the crutches will help because you don't have to have people tracking time and shit like that and
Yeah.
sending in tickets. They could see visually themselves.
Because like yesterday, I was going through this one thing, and it's like, all right, I had to get names of every single person that like killed people, and then everyone that died to fucking do a whole.
It's gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna piss off a lot of people that aren't having that problem.
Well, right now people just change clothes and come back. If they have a crutch, they can't change it.
Oh, gee. Okay, let's talk with the development team on what we can do to solve the problem without introducing annoyances to normal players. So I feel like there's a more creative solution we can do than make every player that sees Dr. Phil walk around in crutches, like not be able to get into a car or anything for 30 minutes, right? I think that, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a more creative solution we can do. Maybe like that, if you got shot or something, you can't physically shoot a gun for the next 30 minutes. Then you're no good even going back there, right?
Can it be
Like, there's no
toggled
point.
by if you're on a tablet or not?
Yeah, it probably can. I mean, we can just, I think a more creative way is like make it so they can't shoot a gun or something like that for that time.
We'll have to discuss it, but because like then there's issues with that of, okay, well if they can't shoot a gun, what if they start getting chased down by some random? You know, then it's a whole other like.
Well,
what if it's a totally separate scene with a separate group of people?
Okay. Yeah, we'll discuss it offline. Let's go to the next guy. Let's bring up the
I'll
next
take
guy.
note.
Okay.
He would be.
We have. Hold on. We have. You guys bring up the next guy. I'm gonna look through something real quick. Bring up the next person. Bro.
It's all repeaters except for this guy.
MP9 does no damage, by the way. Nope. Am I mudded?
MP9 does no damage.
Yeah, like literally 0 damage, I think.
MP9 does literally 0 damage.
Like literally, it literally fucking like I could shoot a kid 400 times. Yeah, like it's really fucking bad.
I'll probably
like
have to
it's a good gun, but it's really fucking bad.
I'll have to.
Mr. Boy, if you're gonna raise your hand again, brother, please come up here without a weapon damage.
No, I'm telling you though.
If you have any more of those,
we will go back
a
through
ticket.
and look at every single weapon damage.
All right, thank you, Keith.
Luke, I think right now they're just trying to focus on ideas for improving your guys' lives, not like so much bugs or
SMGs.
things that are broken.
I took note of it still, right? I still took note of it so we can get that looked at. S&S pistol, that's automatic. Okay.
This guy.
It's just a quick thought. For late nights when city starts to run low on pop and say we have no EMS, is there a way to get like a side gig for people to make money to maybe bring people to the hospital? Like give them a GPS to pick them up and this and that? Or I know that's a bit extra, but
I think that if you're on late at night and there's no EMS, you can auto like just see Dr. Phil and
in 3 minutes after your so if there's no EMS on, you do a call, and then you'll get a pop-up that says like call again in a few minutes, and then in 3 minutes you call again, and then it automatically takes you to Zona.
like today, when I was sighted at VU, I got food and drink last night, logged out or flew out, yada yada. I flew in today sighted, and EMS was on, and I waited over 10 minutes to where cops had to come and tourniquet me and then bring me to the hospital. You know, so.
If you have that, if you are in city and you're not getting an answer, you can slash report or open a ticket and we can see what's going on. It might be someone's accidentally clocked in or, had to run AFK real fast or something. Just let us know so we can address it.
I explained the situation and everything and didn't even get a response on there.
Where?
On slash report. We were about to have a tournament at the arcade, so I flew in, and then I was in a rush too, so I tried to make a report and everything. I didn't make a ticket though, but
maybe just do a ticket then if it's at, because people watch those even when they're not in city.
Fair. Just a sad idea. Thanks, guys.
User. Slash report responses max though. Report response. I was reading that. I did not say that. But we'll check it out and make sure that our guys are getting on those. I concur. That
Talk again.
opposite meaning. Slash report is why me pretty fast. It means that it's the opposite. Oh, boring is requested to speak. I wonder what this one is.
Wait, I'm not
Lucian?
boring. What?
No.
Oh, gotcha,
So-
gotcha. I've been around for 5 minutes, right? I've been in City 2 months, right? So I don't know as much as you all do, right? But the point is, we go to war. Everyone misbehaves or kills on site or VDMs and stuff like that, right? When are we going to get more of the situations where we're doing events like, I don't know, capture the MLO or the PD get an evidence locker, or do you know what I mean? Like they literally have to drive from the top of the map to the bottom of the map. Something where there's a bit more sort of life in the world, do you know what I mean? Rather than
We're actually trying to organize one of those for next weekend, a PD transport where we fill a bunch of trucks with evidence and other goodies and have them
No, I
spread
saw-
across the map.
so
Lucian,
that'd
what
be
gang are you?
fantastic.
What gang
I
are you,
probably should.
Lucian?
I'm Sin Mob.
Okay. But before we go any further, I just want to say, back in the day, we had a couple
Yeah.
gangs, really large gangs, and all I'd like I knew the guys in there, and I would just message the leader and go, "Hey, I need 20 guys for an event. Like, get them all here."
Oh, okay.
And then that gang would help us with like being the people shooting, and then they can't win the event, but I'll give that gang like something for helping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get it.
what I would suggest for any gang, if you want to do one, like if you want just something exciting, like you want like an oil rig, like like remove the gang members from the oil rig or something, like some kind of event, right? If you have any idea and your gang wants to host it, open an event ticket and we'll do it for you. Like literally anyone that comes and says, I want to do an event, I go, okay, yes, let's do it. And then we'll get the prize. We'll get you guys something for your time. So
yeah, a lot of you own
wanna do that.
businesses too. Your businesses, your gangs, even if you're just an individual and you have an event idea, just open one of those event tickets and we'll get you guys sorted.
Cool. I appreciate that. And that's one thing. I probably worded it wrong. I'm just saying something to consider for the future is the option right now for gangs to go to war with each other is just war kill on site. I'm saying there's other options on the table, like the whole capture the MLO.
They could do whatever they want.
Yeah, it's their terms.
It never has to be kill on site. It never has to. It typically is, because like that's what the beef gets to. But it never had. They could say, "Hey, we're going to go to war, but we're still going to have, 30-second interactions, maybe instead of 2 minutes or whatever."
Gotcha. I'm just
So
thinking
that's exactly what war terms are for.
the city's got loads of life. It'd be nice to have more events and shit going on rather than, do you know what I mean, people just shooting each other, kill on site sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, D-Blunts brought that up. Yeah, the other day we just had, for the first time ever, our first melee only gang war. Because two gangs wanted to do a melee only gang war, they had RP for it, and there was zero issues the entire war. Zero.
But it was probably a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Luke wants to talk again. Lucian, did you have anything else?
Nothing for me, thank you.
Luke?
I have a fix for EMS things. Slash
Stop.
EMS. No, I'm serious. Slash
An
EMS. You
idea.
can't it's like, oh yeah. So you do slash EMS and it's like you
Be like
get
how it used
flatted.
to
You
be where
can't
you can-
remember or
Oh.
anything.
Oh, like you could just
So
like
like,
instant.
yeah.
So you don't have to wait. You
But
mean-
like a ped will come to you and like revive you, but you can't remember how you died. So
Oh,
there's
no,
like
yeah, I
a,
got it.
So like a
Yeah.
pet comes to you. Wait, so question.
Okay.
Riddle
answer.
me this.
Okay.
right.
Restarted. Hell nah. Alright, you can drag me
Right.
down.
Well,
You
no,
Nick
he's saying
deserve.
that like I think his
Nah.
router restarted or something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So all right, riddle me this. I'm in a gang. I'm in Mouse Gang. I'm fighting Fish Gang. right? And I fucking hate.
Are you
these
making a
guys.
gang?
No.
No, just
What's up
listen,
with
Luke.
this?
You know,
Real
just
me,
trying to-
I'm in Mouse Gang, right?
don't
I'm
ask him too
fighting
many
Fish
questions,
Gang.
or
I
paint
hate
is going to
those.
come out.
And some fucking tilapia comes and kills me, and I hate him. So what I do? Here's what I do: slash EMS, right? I get I get brought back up, right? No, my items get wiped, right?
Well, no, you gotta wait for the scene to clear though. Like you can't like.
Yeah, otherwise it's like a form
Well,
of like
yeah,
I'm in
like-
Mouse Gang, and
or
I'm in
X-play.
Mouse Gang. I don't. I'm in a gang.
I don't think you
want to
get
follow
it.
the. I don't want to follow the rules because I don't have to.
Okay, and then you do
I-
what you do to me. You just ban them.
Well, and then I'll get taxed at the ass, right? But I'm saying there's too much room for that to be exploited.
I guess you're just thinking about it too much.
Well, because
Maybe
they're
there's
the
a
ones that have to
timer
deal-
of how long until you can do it.
because they're the ones
Like
that have to
after you
deal with the
decided.
reports when it
What if
comes
we set
in.
what if we set like a 15-minute timer?
Okay, you're never mind, dude. You're just like slow.
I like the spirit of the idea. It would be exploited. So too many things would be
All right, Luke,
exploited.
that's your limit. No more requests. The resident trapper.
Yeah, y'all can hear me? Do I sound weird as shit?
You don't sound weird.
All right, we're back. All right. So I thought we were here to talk about like the benefits of gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? The trapping is amazing. Love you guys for that. Everybody's complaints about guns and things of that nature. That's cool too. But what like if I feel like this was supposed to be out like if green dots are in the city, why would they want to join a gang as opposed to just sell drugs? Whole reason I made a gang is so I could do the trap and shit on the block and take over blocks. It's literally why I joined the gang. But now, is that why everybody else is going to join the gang? I don't know. Protection, guns, things of that nature. But they're asking us if there's anything that we can do that like, or they can add that can make it better for people to actually want to gangbang, that want to join gangs. I did bring up like the custom drug thing. But like at the same time, I feel like somebody mentioned like, yeah, 2 gangs would probably run it the whole time. And then if you're not cool with that gang, and you're not gonna end up buying drugs off that gang. I don't know. But my whole thing is if there was like a custom drug that like the gangs could go to war for or gain control of and then manufacture
So
themselves.
yeah, D Bunts. Yeah, I like your idea, and I want to give you a
Yeah.
little peek into an idea that we had.
Yeah.
So what we had an idea for was we do something that's like a block territory thing, but it's not like going to be like visual like that. Basically, what we'll do is we'll take Crackshine. So Crackshine's big; it's very powerful, right? So what we'll do is move Crackshine away from meth and put it in its own lab, and open up Crackshine like manufacturing only for 2 hours on Saturday and Friday or something, right? On a 2-hour window, and your gang can go hold it down and be like, yo, like this is like I'm whatever, like I own Crackshine.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to
Yeah,
be
they
like
would be
anything
there.
specific, right? And then you
Yeah.
hold it down. Your gang can make it for those 2 hours. And if any gang it wants to come contest you and be like, yo, I want to fuck you. If you're cool with another gang, you know, you guys can make it. But like
Manufacture it together type of shit. No, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that
give me the
idea. That's a
stuff.
good idea. That's
Something
kind of
like
along the
that.
lines of what I was thinking. Is like, yeah, if there was like, and that would create more interactions between gangs. And
Yeah.
like I said, like if me and SNO are cool, whatever, and we own it, whatever, cool. But like, and we got it for that 2-hour window, and the other gangs want Crackshine because whatever it does to you, I've never had it personally myself in city, so somebody put me on when they see me in there. But other than that, I like if they can get that, you know what I mean. Those gangs would have to interact with each other. Like, all right, I'm gonna buy a couple bricks or whatever it is, Crackshine, whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So Crackshine, what it does is it fully heals your heartbeats and your body, and
Yeah, so
gives
that's
you
good money.
full armor with one thing.
Yeah, so that's super powerful. So yeah, so it's like if you could control that for 2 hours and then nobody else could get it in city know how, that
Yeah,
gang
but you
could
do
then
it through
serve
RP.
civs.
You just do it through RP. Like it doesn't have to be any kind of like
Not
magical
actual art.
circle appears. No, nothing crazy. It's just the only
No
time
actual
you'll
control
actually be
thing,
allowed to make it is for those 2 hours. And
In
if your
those
gang
hours,
wants to
yeah.
post up, you
That's
post
fire.
up.
That's fire.
If you don't, they'd be like, "Yo, like, can."
I think that's a good idea. Personally,
Okay, so
I think it's
that's
dope.
another idea that we have for
Yeah.
like gang stuff. And then if you have anything else, like guys, I don't know, no one uses it, but I think we have a suggestion. Yeah, we have a gang suggestion tab down here. Arcade maps, like why are like arcade maps and timer logo symbol? Like the most recent suggestion is from 2024. Like if you guys don't have permissions to post in here or
Can't
something,
type
like
it.
let me know.
I'll change it to gang member. I think the reason we locked it is because it's locked to gang leaders right now to make suggestions. The reason it was
Yeah.
locked last time is because people got toxic.
So what we're gonna do, V made this suggestion, and we're gonna read you all of our suggestion threads. Anyone can make a suggestion, but no one can type comments. You can react with 2 emojis: the green check mark or the red X, not the thumbs down clowny face with the glasses on emoji. Like you have thumbs up or X. Like let's be efficient here, not. Or like every letter of the alphabet that spells out your idea sucks. Like we don't really need all that emoji on there. Yes,
I do want to
exactly.
actually add one more thing, and then you could drop me out of here, whatever.
Uh-huh.
The event thing with everybody. I just want to like throw out the fact that like me and Crack through that whole like block party thing. Crack just DM'd them and was like, "Yo, we want to throw a block party," and they were like, "Yeah," and fully supported it. Got everybody to come out there, did the music and the trucks and the things, and I think me and somebody else were working on something like capture the VIPs type of a situation. So like there would be 2 VIPs and like I don't know, whatever the case is. That'll come out later. I'm not gonna put it out here in this, but like if more people will come with event ideas, the admins and people in city are fully supportive of them. Like everybody and their mother came out to that block party. We didn't do nothing. We just said we're having a block party. People came out, hung out, got food, listened to music, took pictures. It was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Even the
But like if
police.
people could do more stuff like that with the racing or the car scene, it really
It's
just
very
takes
easy.
you. It just takes you
very
to
easy.
just be like, yo, I want to do
Yeah.
this. And they're
Anyone
more than
can-
willing.
Anyone that has any event idea, or even if it's like a long shot and you're like, oh, I don't know, because we need people to spawn in jets and parachutes and all that, just let us know. We could do anything. We could spawn whatever you want. We could spawn vehicles for it. We could spawn parachutes if you want to fucking do underwater scuba diving or whatever it is. If you want to, well, not submarines because they'll probably get you finny bans. But I mean, whatever you guys have, like we're more than open to any events that you guys have. Anyone can do an event. You don't have to be a gang leader. You don't have to be a gang member. Anyone.
Anything else, Deep wants?
I'm good. You can bump me out.
Okay, Luke, you hit your limit already, buddy.
No, I told Luke he could do another.
Okay, let's get him in here and over with.
A baby mama system? Okay. That's okay.
Where we force child support out of your income?
Yeah. Well, DOJ would. DOJ can force that.
Harvey dropped.
No,
There
sorry,
he is.
I dropped to the bottom on accident. I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, that's good.
Luke, I invited you to speak.
Antonio Fucenzi.
Yes, Mr. Fukensi, how are you?
Fantastic. How are we, folks? Just one quick request. What are the chances of heroin from 1.0 being back in city?
Yeah, I like that script, but God, dude,
Come
it
on,
had
talk to
so
me,
many.
Harvey.
It had so many bugs, bro. And
Definitely, but like you learn with the bugs. Like I could have finagled it to the point where there's no bugs. As long as you don't lay too many barrels, you're good.
Yeah, we can bring it back. I think the plan was we had some ideas for. A lot of servers do this, and this is actually a good segue. I have the shop ready, the Tebex ready, that's updated. Basically, our idea was to use that the heroin script idea as like the foundation for personal drugs. So like, if you wanted to purchase a personal drug for whatever amount of money, you would be able to go to this man and purchase your starter item. So like, let's say yours is Antonio's Coke or whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. You go to the guy, you get your starter item. That starter item in the heroin barrel, you make it, and then you get your item, and you can sell it or you can use it. So like, it'll be usable. You could pick what effects it has. You could pick up to like one effect. If you want to upgrade the drug, you can upgrade it. A lot of cities do this, and it basically competes with like food effects from restaurants. But we'll figure out a way to like make it not overtake.
Oh, is that something
their food.
you guys are bringing in? Personal drugs?
It's something we're thinking about and trying to figure out how to do it. And when we had discussed it in the past, my suggestion was to use the heroin script as the core for it because you can do it anywhere, right? You can put a barrel down anywhere and make it. And it's
Yeah,
like
pretty
it's personalized.
much up the city.
Yeah. So you can put it down anywhere and make it, which is what would be needed for a personal drug making system, right? Because like you wouldn't want to be making your personal drug at the coke place because that doesn't make sense. You don't do it at the meth place because that doesn't make sense. You don't do it, you know what I mean? So my idea was kind of to copy the heroin thing and introduce the personal drugs, but it's complicated and some people will scream the phrase that's blocked in all of the channels, right? So like I don't want to like make anyone upset, but a lot of cities do it, and we're trying to figure out what we can put on the store that you guys want that doesn't make people upset because we're investing heavily in the boost. We want the city to grow, and at the same time, when we invest heavily in the boost, we need people to reinvest in the city. So that's just like the truth of it, right? So that's why I bring it up because you said you want the heroin thing. My idea for that was to use the heroin as a core for personal drugs. But we can discuss that later when we have more info on it. But I liked how heroin was made, like to use that
Oh,
system.
it's beautiful, man. I ran the city with heroin. I had Keith picking poppy for me.
Yeah, I used to watch Mikkel do it like all the time. Oh, sorry, I was replying to a DM, but to you, which is funny. The personal drugs, I think, will be an interesting thing to combine with the heroin process, but you get your own drug that you can sell to peds, or use, kind of like Coke, like for speed or for armor, or we can like the recoil,
All right, just
whatever.
put me on the list for heroin. All right, once you guys roll that out, okay? Appreciate y'all.
We'll figure it out. All right, come. Oh, so sorry. I thought you were done. If you want to come back up, I'm so sorry.
He said, no, he was giving you a command. He said, come.
Oh, I'm sorry. I moved him
Boy,
down. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
shut the fuck.
I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't say anything like that. Just everybody in here come to that event. You know what I mean? 9 p.m. EST.
Your birthday
See y'all over
party?
there. Yeah, my in-city birthday party.
You're officially an old man. Welcome to the club.
All right.
Welcome to V's Old Man Club.
Yeah,
He's also an old man.
What?
Okay. Thank you, Antonio. Anybody else? The guy, Curious George, wants to come back up.
Yo, I'm back.
Hello.
What about a gang limit of like 20 people?
We've never done a gang limit. We've discussed a gang limit.
Like,
I think we still need to discuss more on how that would work because some gangs exceed a limit already. So what do we do to those people?
Kill them.
They got to figure it out. They got to figure it out. Like 20 people. That like, bro, 20 people. That's a lot. A lot of people. If you make it like less people, you'll have more gangs. There'll be more competition, more people fighting for like if you want the what was it, the drugs on Friday and Saturday, like more people will pull up, more people, like there will be more action, more people will be in city.
I don't think that makes any sense because there's in a gang of 30 people, I'm still having to go on their tablet and start it for them. So I think your logic is a little underdeveloped.
The gangs.
So wait, how is you starting someone's tablet mean any difference for them flying into city? I'm saying there'll be more people in city because there'll be more gangs.
So someone brought up this point the other week. I think it was Anthony Lara in one of the suggestions, and he said, Keys, think about it, bro. If we have 10 gangs with 25 people, that's 250 people, right? That's a lot of people. So at the time I pulled numbers. At the time we had 11 gangs averaging 20 people per gang, which is 220 people. And I also, with the numbers, that was 200, that was, of those 220 people, all of them had flown in within the last month. The gangs had more on their tablets, but on average, the gangs had 20 active people in the last month, right? who'd flown in, right? So that's very, very close to what Anthony Lara had said, the 250 people, right? That's 220 people active in the last month with gangs, and people still aren't, like, with the pretty much identical numbers, people still aren't, they're still not going to territories. They're still not signing up for the, and we just had 2 teams in the last tournament that we just had, right? 2 teams. So, I mean,
do you want to
like,
comment on
if
this
you had-
on this situation with the bigger gangs, smaller gangs? And I mean, you have a little bit more experience with like large quantities. You have any comment? Okay, he's AFK. It's okay. I think
I feel like if you had like a gang limit of like you said like okay of those 11 gangs, like they average about 20 people active per in the last month. So like why not make that the limit is 20? So you have the 20 active people, and then but now we just have on your tablet you just have 15 people that are just sitting on a tablet for what?
well,
Like
so
they
what
can
I'm saying is that your point of this discussion is, well, let's say we did limit it to 20, right? We already have that where we have 11 gangs with 20 people active. It's different now because that was a couple weeks ago. But the attorney time for Richard, the attorney time was to make sure that the UK people could also do it. But if we still had the limit, it would still be the exact same numbers. Would have still been exactly the same a couple weeks ago as they were when I pulled that, like a week ago, because we still had 11 gangs with 20 people. So let's say we had that capped. I mean, people still weren't going to territories. We had them go to one of our tournaments. That one was a good turnout. We had like 25 people there. But this last tournament, we had 2 teams sign up, right? Cap or not, it was following a similar structure as to what you were suggesting, and people still aren't going to stuff.
all right. Well, we'll move on. I'll think of rebuttal, but we'll move. I got another one. Like
We're open to the idea. It just we're looking at the pros and cons of it.
Or the reasons why people aren't going to stuff so that can be impaired or, improved
Yeah.
for people to start attending.
If people don't want, and only 2 teams went to this last tournament, like signed up for it, so third place just doesn't go to anyone. That's free shit, and all these people, a lot of gang members are telling us, "Oh, Keys, we need guns. We don't have guns. We're just no one has enough guns. It's too much of a grind."
Mr. Vito is back.
What's up?
Can you comment on your experience with gang caps and the pros or cons of? Someone suggested we should implement a strict gang cap of, I think, 20 people. I forgot. What's your opinion on?
Well, I've never been for gang caps ever. You can have 4 good gangs of 30 people, 40 people, whatever, and have plenty of RP that'll last years. Versus like 40 gangs of 10 people, and it's just a shit show. I think gang caps, the bigger you are, the more people you have to manage, the better it looks on you as a leader. And to keep everybody engaged and entertained and having fun, that's the choice of the leader. And I don't believe in evening out the playing field to make up for people that don't want to put in that extra work to handle a larger game. Especially when it comes to wars and defending your HQ, more numbers is better. And it's also harder to recruit that much. So I've never been for gang caps ever. But you can be as big as you want to be or as little as you want to be. It's on you. But the better gangs will prosper. And we're not here to hold everybody's hand and make sure everybody is equal. Everybody has the same amount of guns and territories and all this. The better gangs will prevail, and the weaker gangs will get the scraps.
Or be on the good side of those bigger gangs.
Yeah.
If
D Blunt says everyone just join one gang, but D Blunt comes up here and you say I joined because I want the beef, I want the block RP, I want to go up to some guy and say, "Yo, this is my block." You don't have that with one gang. you don't have gang versus gang stuff if you're all in one gang. Right? That defeats your whole point of why you said, right? I know you were trolling. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
that's my counter to that.
Yeah, and
Okay.
like to drive the RP, like the gangs right now, they don't want to get into a scuffle with anybody, and if they do, they immediately put in a ticket. Like I'll tell you right now, nobody's gonna win by doing tickets anymore. Nobody's gonna win a war by ticketing the other gang into submission. You choose the gang life, you will live and die by it. So like, there's going to be things coming out in the future where there's a spot that you can like get something, and if you pull up with your
We
gang
discussed
and
it.
you lock it down,
We discussed that. Yeah, we just I told them about that idea with Crack Shine. So, like you said,
so it's a
2
free for
hours
all.
of
The
time to
bigger
go.
gangs will get it, and the little gangs will either pay them for it or not get it. No more hand holding.
No more. The scene didn't go exactly how I wanted. I want every single item back for everyone on the scene.
Yeah.
No more. I'm in a gang and we were fighting someone and they killed me. I want everything back.
Yeah. Do you know the amount of tickets I see? Like, oh yeah, my gang's beefing with them, but I was here and they shouldn't have known it was me and they killed them. Too bad, so sad. You're in a beef, you get killed. It's fine. It's valid. 9 times out of 10.
If you
I
want
had
to get
I
killed
had
for
a guy
shooting
who
gangs,
saw his
then-
gang. A guy saw his gang shooting in an active shootout, and he ran like across the whole, like he ran far to go help them. He shows up and gets shot instantly, and he goes, "They didn't give me 60 seconds of interaction," and I was like, "Hello." I'm like, "What were you running into an active gunfight, and then you want him to pull up and go, how is the weather?' Like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
what's
this
what's going
interaction
on
thing
right
during
now?"
a gang beef, doesn't apply.
And then Boring said, "Yo, was that me?" This is what brings me back to my first point. I don't even remember what the guy's Discord name was that said that, so I can't tell you if that was you. And then people will go, "You handled that one ticket and you hate me for it." I honestly don't even remember it. I handled the ticket and then it's gone. My God, this guy with the
You
gun
sent a
damage is-
ticket.
the guy with the gun damage is crazy.
Luke,
bro.
I already wrote it down. It's literally, I could screenshot my notes right now.
Okay, so the guys, we really want to hear your ideas for new things you want, other than I want the MP9 to do more damage. Is there any creative things like what Vito suggested with the crack shine thing, the stuff I suggested with the gang members get more, bang for their buck selling drugs? We want a casino wheel buff. Oh,
Gang stuff.
oh.
I got fines to pay.
I already told you, bro. Get a job. Get a job. Pimpin' worth it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I don't think anyone did it back in 1.0 when we had the system. But I'll tell you now, it's a good way for all you guys to get some easy gang XP for the day. I think the gang XP is pretty good on it.
Isn't there also there's a percentage chance that they get
yeah, there's a percent chance you get something from it too. There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
And
No, you don't get 1 XP per. What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure it's like 500. It's pretty high. Add another airdrop that drops drugs. Sure. That's a good
Drug
idea. I
drop.
mean, I guess that's a good idea, but I was thinking of doing more things like I want to add to your guys' like challenges. This is like stuff that I'm talking about. Like I want to add to your guys' challenges on the gang tablet where like one is go clear this hideout, and when you click it, it like spawns the peds at like the docks or something, and then your gang has to go kill all the NPCs, and once you kill them, then it gives you the XP and the reward for it. Like something that's like interactive for you guys to go do as a group. That's not like let's go to arcade. You know what I mean? Like something in the real world that doesn't have to be killing real people. It could be killing. You know what I mean? It's still a game. So buff unemployment. This guy's give him the GC roll for the love of God. For the love of God. Make it so big heist actually gives you org points. It does. It does. Every heist gives you crime org points. Yes, I'm positive.
Every heist, and we when we buffed to like I don't even like 2.5, whatever, like, a couple months ago, right when we redid everything, we buffed I at least doubled every single thing.
Yeah, we buffed the hell out of it to make it like air quotes more worthwhile. Add child support. Okay. No one wants to talk, but they want to like on the stage, but they want to throw out these things. Take plug guns that aren't supposed to be on the bench off. Like how can I make a blue AR at the pistol bench or an SMG bench? Take plug guns that aren't supposed to be on the bench off. I mean, they're supposed to be on every bench. They're supposed to be on every bench. It's intentional. And the reason why that is like that is so people can see the guns. The most least pay to win thing, and we're gonna scream pay to win. That's the phrase that I said you can't say it. I'm surprised you can say it here. To be honest, usually it blocks it. But
Can I get my 1 of 1 gun that has
yeah,
all attachments and does more damage,
very
please?
upfront. I'm very anti pay to win, and like this system was designed to be as
That can't
least
be
pay
robbed
to
off
win
me.
as possible. Like the fact that you could do it at this bench and not that bench, like I'm gonna have to like I can't make everything.
Do a thing where you, admins, choose 2 gangs. Doesn't matter what gangs. You put them anywhere in city and make a big circle around that place and force them to have a shootout in that area. And whoever wins, you give a reward to or something. You give all guns for the shootout and they are forced to return it after. What?
I think you guys need to just go role play with each other. To be honest,
You want us to force you to KOS another gang and force them to KOS you? Why? What's the role play in that? If we're teleporting you somewhere, giving you all guns.
okay. If no one else has any suggestions inside here, I'm gonna pull up this Tebex. This Tebex is gonna go live. It might even be live now. Gosh, what the heck? Hold on 1 second. I'll send out an announcement for this later. Actually, it's still giving me some problems, but there will be the Tebex open that shows the new gang packages for you guys to purchase, like your MLO, like a gang starter package to help new gangs, and all of you guys, like I said in here. Since this package wasn't available before, you can buy it. It gives like some materials, some weapons, an MLO for a certain amount of time, like a vest, a flag, like some clothing files,
and most of all, love.
No, here I'll just share my screen briefly. Hold on.
I gave out hella guns, screen dots. Can I be staff? No.
I'll share my screen, but I just want to let everyone know, like, what's on this page is not. Oh God, I don't want to turn on my face cam. That's not what I'm looking for.
Please.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so the newest thing is this gang starter pack. It's kind of designed for like if a new gang wants to come to our city, they don't have to like feel so far behind. And for all of you guys, will be offered the same thing. So you guys can still buy this, but it's one-time only purchase per gang. So please don't spam purchase this. It should be one purchase per gang. The MLO with a couple months, a vest and a flag import to get them started. Some stuff for them to get started inside the slash shop. This needs to get changed. It was changed, but I think it got rolled back. Some actual guns, some materials, a gang vehicle for like some of them, and then the spray paint attachment bench, stuff like that. So, like I said, this is one-time purchase. This is like one time only, and this is like the things we're trying to do right now is make it user-friendly for new players, new gangs to come here, not feel like they need to wait for a full eco wipe to be able to catch up to people.
This is just catching up. This isn't winning. He's saying everyone has the same opportunity. So no, it's not pay to win. But
I
also,
mean,
Harvey, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you say that this list wasn't 100% finalized? You guys were still working out
yeah.
details.
There's some things on here
So-
that need to be changed. AI he did push a change, but this thing isn't done. Like this is like some of this needs to
Right.
get changed.
Like,
Some
so
of this
don't
stuff
get
needs to
caught
be
up on the
adjusted.
details. Like, just
At the
listen
end of
to
the day, if you
concept.
look at any other servers, Tebex, I can promise you every other one on the top list, they're selling guns straight to you, like right into your slash shop. You just buy it in the game. So we are trying to not go full force like that, but at the same time, when we're 6,000 boosts on a server, like we need to be able to reinvest into boost so we can keep growing the community.
Oh, Smiley, I'm gonna forward what you DM me over to Harvey for discussing the S and A class boosts.
Smiley, I told you a long time ago, buddy, that if you wanted to fix that list, you just let me know when you want to do it, and I'll give you the list, and you can organize which ones go where. Because I'm not going to spawn those cars in one by one and see like this one should be D. You know what I mean? So like if you want to do it, you can do it. I'll give you the list. But yeah. Some of the things on this list need to be changed a little bit because like I think sprays are on here right now. Like you can't buy sprays.
I was talking with AI on that last night where he's gonna figure out if what they were working on.
It's
is
possible,
working or
but
not.
it's not ready. It's not ready. So we need to fix this.
He's gonna chat with devs today.
Okay, anyone else raising their hand? If not, I don't think I have anything else to really talk about.
It's disabled right now. I re-enabled it. If anyone has any last second things.
All right, thank you guys for coming out. And like I said, please, we're going to open that suggestion thread. Please put your suggestions on what you want to see for Gang Life. Please go to the event tonight with Mr. Fukenzi.
There's other events too. Go to them all. There's a lot of good prizes.
Oh yes, lots of events. What else are we doing tonight? I already forgot what we.
There's a VU event.
That's going to be
with
fun.
a raffle, a big raffle. There's the boat party.
Oh, there's the knife fight. It's happening in 12 minutes.
Fight.
Knife. Alcatraz.
Jesus, I got to fly in for that. All right.
Also, Booty Creek Cheek Freak. We did discuss that for the putting a switch on the gun, but it's too much. There's too much going on there to where it would take way too long. To where, like, let's say you have a Glock and you have a switch, then you can make a Glock with a switch. That's what he was.
Gotta craft it.
Yeah,
Gotta craft it.
Yeah. It was. There's just too much on the.
All right, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for coming. Please fly in for the knife fight. Knife fight. We're fighting with knives.
Bye.
And we have another event at 9.
You get some crazy shit from that too. So
And
yeah, fly in.
10:30. Yeah, there's like really good prizes. So you guys quit sleeping on events.
It is only knives, I think. That's why it says knife fight.
It is only knives, Dick. It's only knives. It's a knife fight.
Hey, please call him Richard.
No, his name's Dick Hancock.
Type it out in the Discord then. Type it out. That's what I thought.
Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Bye-bye.
I love you guys.